Students, today we are going to discuss the sexual reproduction in plants, the portion that is left with the fertilization. We have discussed related to the organs that are present in the sexual reproduction in plants. Today we are going to discuss the process of fertilization. So for that, we will be now again drawing. See, try to get it, the diagram. This is the gynoecium carpel. The carpel, as I told you, is having how many parts? It has three parts. This is called stigma, style, and this one is ovary. Stigma is sticky in nature. It is helping in collecting and keeping the pollen grain that has fallen over there. So I'll be drawing here the pollen grain which has fallen over there. But the pollen grain need to be of the same flower which has fallen, not the other flower pollen grain. It doesn't keep, neither it nourishes them. So from that, that is the occurrence of pollen tube. One of the pollen grain will be forming what? Pollen tube. So it goes like this. You see, this is the exine, intine that we have discussed. So from here, there is the coming out of the pollen tube. Okay. So here we are finding the formation of pollen tube, which enters through the style. And in the ovary, there is the occurrence of embryo sac here. Yeah, this one I'll keep for some moment. Try to get what is there in the embryo sac. Embryo sac has 8 cells. I am bringing this one out here. What it has? It has 8 cells. This is embryo sac. This one I have drawn. How many cells? 8 cells. 3 at the top here. 1, 2, 3. 2 in the center and 3 at the bottom. So how many cells will be there? 8 cells. Embryo sac. Keep in mind this one. How it happens, the procedures and all, you will be learning it in class 12. So what are there? These are called these 3 cells at the top. These are called antipodal cells. Antipodal. Antipodal cells. This one here, it is called the central cell. C-E-N-T-R-A-L. Central cell. Okay. Now come to this point. The middle one is called the egg. Middle one is called what? Egg. And these two are called guard cells. Which are guard cells? The egg cell surrounded by 2 more. Suppose this is egg cell surrounded by 2 more. This is one and this is another. These are called what? Guard cells. Together, guard cells and eggs are called what? Egg apparatus. Egg apparatus. Got it? So we are finding here 3 cells at the top, 2 in the middle, and 3. Is it okay to you? This is related to the embryo sac that is present in the ovary. Now let's come to this point. Here, pollen tube forms 2 cells. 2 cells. One cell is called the vegetative cell. Another is called generative cell. Clear? Very easy. What you are finding? You are finding the occurrence of pollen tube from the pollen grains, and inside the pollen tube, how many cells you are finding their occurrence? They are finding 2 cells. One is the vegetative, other is the generative. Now, this vegetative cell doesn't remain. Okay, it dries up. It doesn't remain. Generative cell leads to the formation of what? Two sperms. Is it clear to you? Now, what remains now? Now remains only two sperm. I'm showing you the green. So this one is not there. Generative cell produces two sperm. This two sperm comes and one sperm. Try to get my point. I'm writing out here. I'm rubbing this portion. Try to get it. This pollen tube, pollen grain. I'm rubbing it. Now see, these two sperm come. One sperm. One sperm fertilizes the egg plus egg. Okay, one sperm fertilizes the egg, lead to the formation of zygote. Okay, one fertilization over. Now there is another sperm. What will happen to that sperm? Left sperm, another sperm. There is left sperm will unite with the central cell there. With whom? Central cell will lead to the formation of endosperm. So, how many times fertilization has taken place here? Twice. Two sperm. One sperm fertilizes the egg. One fertilization. Another sperm grows like this, and it comes here. Then another sperm goes like this and fertilizes here. So, there is two fertilization. That is called double fertilization. You are finding the occurrence of endosperm when there is second fertilization. So, ultimately, what you are finding in angiospermic plant, there is the occurrence of double fertilization. There is a question always: why angiospermic fertilization is called double fertilization? So that is related to the fertilization, a part of the sexual reproduction, because when we don't discuss the fertilization, sexual reproduction is not complete. Now we've completed today the sexual reproduction with the completion of fertilization.